I'm Jane Wilkinson and I'm the conservator at the Sir John Soane's Museum. As part of a 3-year restoration project, it was decided to reinstate the original arrangement of pictures on the staircase of the museum as it would have been at the time of Soane's death. The centrepiece of this arrangement was a group of drawings by Soane of designs that he made for a triumphal bridge. These drawings were especially important to Soane as he won a gold medal for his designs while still a student at the Royal Academy. Early in the 20th century, the drawings were taken down from the staircase and at the same time removed from their frame. When we found the frame in storage, it was in a bad state of disrepair, and the only reason we could identify it as the correct frame was because it still had its original 19th century inscription. The frame was black with dirt, so the first stage of treatment was to clean it. We didn't expect to find much of the original 19th century gilding under all that dirt, so we were very surprised and pleased when we found a great deal had survived. Once we'd cleaned all the surfaces, the next stage was to repair areas of damage to the surface of the frame. We did this using a material called gesso, which is a mixture of whiting and animal glue. The frame had been ornately decorated, but over time parts of the decorative elements had been lost, particularly at the corners, and we needed to replace them. The decorations were made of composition, a material consisting of animal glue, resin, linseed oil, and Venetian turpentine. It was widely used in the 19th century as a more affordable alternative to carving, as it could be pressed into moulds to produce elaborate decorations quickly and cheaply. Using the surviving original decorations as patterns, a consultant frame carver created moulds so that we could reproduce the missing decorations in composition to match the original. We carefully preserved all the original gilded surfaces that survived, but new areas of repair needed to be gilded to match the old gold. To do this, we used a number of techniques, but mainly we used oil gilding. This process involves putting down a layer of oil size onto which the gold leaf is applied. Brushing down the gold leaf, known as tamping, removes excess gold and creates a consistent surface. Once we'd completed the gilding, these new areas of gold needed to be toned in so that they would match the original 19th century gold. The method we used for toning was to build up layers of colour using size made from animal glue mixed with watercolour. Because Soane's drawings were by now too fragile to display, they had to be replaced with facsimiles. These were then put into the newly conserved frame and rehung on the staircase in their original historic position after a gap of nearly 100 years.